What is going on, ladies and genitals? YOTESLAYA here, bringing you the SHI NO NUMA 1 through 20 tutorial. One thing I will point out right now before we start this is the Blackhawks version, okay? I'm going to be doing a World at War version as well because it differs quite a bit from the Blackhawks to the World at War, and you guys probably see there, you're like, oh my jeebus, YOTESLAYA's on the PS3! Damn straight, son. I got the PS3 and I figured I'd just do it now, and I'm just standing here like a jackass right now. I'm not sure what I was doing here, but you know, going on to these 1 through 20 tutorials, you know, every episode, every one of these tutorials, I always explain, this is for those beginning, you know, zombie players, those guys that really do struggle in these earlier rounds. Us guys that, you know, we're the zombie veterans, we know to do all this stuff, and it's pretty much self-explanatory, but this is to help those guys that do struggle. So, you know, don't leave in the comments, Yodi, dude, show me something I don't know, or something like that, man, because it's really to help those guys that do struggle. So in these first rounds, guys, you always want to get as many points as you can, either through knifing, you know, put a couple bullets into him, then knife him, headshots, whatever. Use this time to your advantage and get as many points as you can. Now, you're only limited to a certain amount of points each round earlier on repairing windows. You know, back in the World at War days, we've all been there, done that, and just held windows for days, getting lots of points, stuff like that. They fixed it now to where you only get a certain amount, you know, per round, so you can't really do that. So use this time to get as many points as you can, you know, as possible. And like I said, either through knifing, you know, put like 5 or 6 bullets into their leg and then knife them, all the way up to like round 3. You want to do that. Just take advantage of the slow, you know, traveling zombies or whatnot. You know, SHI NO NUMA is a pretty easy map. The weapons you're wanting to look for are the Wunderwaffe and the ray gun. Later on, you'll get rid of the ray gun for the, you know, like a Thompson or something to keep your points up, because later on you're going to be using the traps. You know, that's just how it is in zombies. The weapons lose their, you know, effectiveness, and you got to rely on the traps. So you always want to have like a Thompson or something like that just to keep racking off points and stuff like that. This Black Ops version, this 1 through 20, does revolve around mule kick. You know, I said you need the Thompson for points, the Wunderwaffe obviously just to get you out of a jam. The ray gun is very good on dogs. You know, dogs never get any stronger. You know, everybody's intimidated by dogs. You can literally shoot them with the Thompson and kill them all the way up to whatever round you want to get to. But the ray gun is very easy on dogs. And right here you can see I'm just knifing. Self-explanatory. I know. You guys have all seen it before, but like I said, this is to help you guys out. I don't know why I chose to show the first 2 rounds. Usually I only show the first round, and I actually thought I sped this up, but apparently I am a failure. But you can see, just knifing it, mule kick still there. I really enjoyed this on the PS3. I actually did a run before this on SHI NO NUMA where I was going to try hard and get really high, but I didn't realize that if you are on HDMI, like, you know, a Hotpodge doesn't use HDMI hookups. It uses like HD composite or component whatevs. And, you know, I just figured I'd go get the HD component, unplug the HDMI, plug it in. Nope, doesn't work like that on the gay PS3. The PS3 is not gay, but it was a letdown. You got to actually go to your menu, change it. So I didn't get that run recorded. I shut it off at 47. So whatever. But right here, skipping up to round 5, you can see I got the Thompson. That's what you want to do always on the first thing is on SHI NO NUMA. I don't go to the box. I don't do anything. I just get the Thompson and go. This is the general area I hang out in, dogs. You can see they die very quickly. They mainly spawn in that room right there. You can see in the doorway up in front of me. If you've seen my Road Around lead on SHI NO NUMA on World at War, you guys know that I should pretty much use that entire room the entire time. That's one of the big differences you'll see going from World at War to Black Ops. You know, in the Road Around lead, you know, I kept the Doctor Quarters doors shut. In Black Ops, I actually open those. You know, you don't need to open them. You can always keep it, but in World at War, there's 24 zombies around. That's it. You kill 24, it's over. On Black Ops, there's 24 zombies a wave, but after you kill some off, they respawn in that round to, you know, whatever, however many are that round. So that's one of the big differences. But you can see, as you'll see here in just a minute, I do utilize this area as long as I can, usually around 10, something like that. They will start pushing you out of this area, so, you know, about 10-ish to 15. It's all personal preference. If you think you can hold out. You can see there I'm shooting the Doctor Quarters doors. Pretty much just saying, dudes, keep this shut as long as you can. This is a very good way, you know, very good spot to hold out. One thing I'll say I could not believe. You know, I've played Xbox for forever, and playing this on the PS3, I actually had to make minor changes as I go, but it didn't really, you know, screw up my 1 through 20 tutorial. But the zombies actually take different routes and different paths and react differently on the PS3 than they do the Xbox. Like right here, I'm holding out. On Xbox, that door right there is pretty much the only place they come. You'll have a couple trickle in from the left, but you'll see here in just a little bit, man, they start, I don't know if you'll see it, but they started pouring in there from the left. So if you're playing on the PS3, definitely be checking to you know, left towards that trench gun a little bit. You can see there's one there. But it was unbelievable. The zombies, you know, on Xbox, it feels like I could play zombies with my eyes shut. You could see them there coming. But on PS3, it was so much different. And it seemed like the hit detection on the zombies was so much, like, dude, they don't fuck around. Look, all of them coming from the left. On Xbox, it doesn't really happen like that. They mainly come from the front door. And that was just one of the main things that I actually noticed. I was like, wow, dude, they're coming pretty hard from the left. It's pretty weird. And if you get close to a PS3 zombie, dude, he's monkey punching you in your sack, and it hurts. Xbox zombies are like little pussies compared to PS3 zombies. I'm not saying PS3 zombies are any harder or anything, but you can't, like, on Xbox, you can maneuver through them a little better than you can on PS3. PS3, man, you try to go through a group of them, it's just like, you're fucking down, dude. So, you know, be careful for you PS3 guys, stuff like that. I am going to be playing a lot of PS3, you know, for shiz, get some more videos for you guys there and all that good stuff. But skipping ahead to round 10, you can see here I'm putting these betties, and this is where I hold out on Black Ops version for my dogs. You might have a couple spawn in the storage room back there, but mainly they spawn in that main room where the Gewehr is, or the M1 Garand, whatever it is on the wall, and then right in the Thompson room. That's about the only place. You can see here I've got the CZ, and this is just showing you how easy the dogs are. That's not the beginning pistol, that's a CZ out of the box, just, you know, the single one. But you could literally do this all the way up to 100. They do get a little stronger than round 10, but not much stronger, and I'm just showing you here that round 10 with the CZ, I'm taking dogs down, dude. Dogs are not that, you know, you don't need to worry about it. Yes, they're intimidating, but if you know what to expect, you know where they're coming from, it'll make it a lot easier. And I will say, betties are a must-have on dog rounds. Just put them all around you. If they get close, they lunge at you, you know, run over the betty, whatever, they'll splooge, and it takes care of it. In case you get a flanker, something like that, the better you take care of it. But that was round 10. I just chose to show you that because the, you know, the CZ and what I did still. But right here, skipping around to round 14, I'm actually going to show you round 14 and 15. Right here is where I start running the train. You know, you can, one thing you'll see that I'm not in the doctor, you know, right there by that Dr. Quarters doors. This is the train I use on Black Ops only. I will be doing the World at War SHI NO NUMA 1 through 20 as well, because it's definitely, World at War on SHI NO NUMA is a lot easier, but this is definitely not hard. But I always start right here by the fishing hut. You know, it's very similar to the Roundly, you know, for you guys that have been watching that, but it does have a few minor changes, stuff like that. Right there you see I escaped through the left, through that main room, going towards the storage. You know, do what you got to do, react to different situations. Obviously, it's going to be different for each game you play. But the zombies are still going to react. Right now, the earlier rounds are a little bit harder because the way the zombies trickle in on you. You know, once you get to about round 20, they're sped up. Round 30, you're almost tops. Round 40, it's the same from round 40 to round bazillion. Honestly, it's just how you utilize the trap, stuff like that. If you can get to round 40 on Ascension, Call the Dead, 5, any of these maps, if you can get to round 40, you can get to whatever round you want to. It's the same thing from round 40 to round whatever. It's just longer. Basically, that's it. If your PS3 doesn't black out on you like we've all seen CJ, Spider by, or you don't get the script error like the dumbass that's talking to you and stuff like that. But you seen, I shot the zombies when I first went through there. It's the same thing as my Road Around Elite, guys. I just do a train, I shoot right here. I got the HK, so it's pretty much wiping them down. If you do in these earlier rounds kill them, just hurry up, kill them, get back to that train spot, and then just start it like you would a normal round. It'll be like the very beginning, just gather them back up and then run them back through here. Right here is skipping around to round one, skipping ahead to round 15. It is dogs again. You can see I got the ray gun this time, and this is basically just to show you how easy the ray gun is on the dogs. They're really not hard, and like I said, once you know where they're coming from, once you know their pattern, you know about what you got to do this. The ray gun is the best gun on the dogs. With 3-gun, it definitely makes it a lot easier because you got the Wonderwolf for emergencies, you got the Thompson for points, and then you got the ray gun for dogs. If you're going to do a world record run, you know, do what you got to do. In my opinion on doing world record runs with mule kick, I think that it's like, I think they should have an asterisk by it because it really does make it a lot easier. I mean, you could go to high rounds and it'll still be a world record. But, you know, back in the days when we didn't have mule kick, we had to do different game plans and stuff like that. So if you're going to do it, try not to do it without mule kick, but I understand if you do. But right here, I skip ahead to round 18. You see, I did get rid of the Wonderwolf. I think I might have the ray gun as well, but I got rid of the Wonderwolf because I wanted to show you guys I wanted the Thompson basically to kill him. I got rid of the Wonderwolf because at this point I don't really need the protection, and I wanted to show you how good the shotgun is on dogs on round 20. So I got the Spaz because shotguns are really beast on the dogs as well. But this round right here, I'm actually going to show you guys how to do the trap. You know, I wouldn't recommend doing it this early. I would still just keep running the train, killing them like I've been doing. But I wanted to show you guys how to utilize the trap. So basically, start where we normally would. Get your train going, lead them through the comm room. I'm not shooting at them at this point because the Thompson will still kill them. So I'm trying to, you know, stray away from it as much as I can because if I kill them, it's going to screw it up. Maybe have them spawn in front of me, and you guys won't see what I want. This is all about showing you guys how they react, their pass, and stuff like that. But, you know, it's like my round lead. It's the same spots I turn around and shoot at them and stuff like that. You can see I do kill a couple, but it's no biggie. Right here is one of the biggest, like, hot spots of the map. That's about the only place doing this strategy you could get screwed. So definitely pay attention when you get there. If you got the Wonderwolf, definitely have it out there. But you can see I lead them right through the comm room, right underneath the flogger, and then as soon as I go through, I turn right and go through the little swamp area. Now, if you kill them, you know, if you shoot them in the Thompson room as they're coming out of the comm room and you kill them, they may spawn in this water on you. So this is definitely a spot that you don't want to get trapped because the water slows you down and stuff like that. If you turn around right there, be careful. You can get caught up on those boxes and stuff like that. But I usually get them coming to me. Right as soon as I get to the bridge, I sprint ahead forward and hit that trap and then turn around and get some points. The reason I don't wait to the last minute to utilize the trap is because, you know, they're that far away from it. So when I activate the trap when they're that far away, it's been going for a few seconds, and then they get to it, it kills them. If I wait till the last second for them, you know, to get there, and then I activate it, the trap is going to be longer after. It's going to be on longer after I kill my train, and that means they're going to be spawning in off of me and stuff like that. So I make it, you know, I activate it as soon as I can, let it get over with, so when the zombies are spawning, they're actually not spawning and going through the flogger and dying and then trying to spawn in front of me, if that makes any sense. Sorry, I really probably fucked that all up. But right here you can see comm room. Comm room is so simple. I remember one time when I watched Rock Lobster a long time ago on Machinima Respawn. I haven't even heard anything from Rock for a while. But he went to 104 doing this with the Wonderwolf, stuff like that. And that was the first high round I ever seen on YouTube from anybody. I'd never really even seen zombies on YouTube until Rock Lobster did that. Now, Rock Lobster's definitely not a zombie guy. He's more of the multiplayer. But I remember watching him and just like, holy balls, dude, how did he do this? But, you know, once you get it going, once you see the strategy, once you get the zombie patterns down, man, it's super simple. But you can see there, just lead them through the flogger again, spraying a little bit because I know the round's about over. But I suggest going the route I take. Now, you may be tempted to go right across the bridge and then through the swamp and back up that way. I've tried it before, trying to, you know, get my strategy down, and it definitely, I don't recommend that. I recommend doing what I did, going right and then around to the through the bridge, because you have a bigger line of sight. Once you start getting in that swamp, that brush right there to the right by that tree kind of blocks your view. So if they're spawning in this room right here, you could end up getting screwed over as you get near that flogger. So I definitely recommend taking the route excuse me, that I took. But here we go again. Here I go again on my own. That was one of the worst singing I've ever done. Damn it. But, you know, dude, it's super simple. If this helps you, please let me know in the comments. I don't ask for you to like or favorite the video or anything like that. I mean, if you like it, dude, that's awesome. It makes me get warm and fuzzy inside with a huge rise in my Levi's. But, you know, if you just leave a comment in the comment section, or shoot me a PM or something, let me know if it helped, man. I appreciate the feedback, and I like knowing that I helped the zombie slay is out, and I want to see these high rounds as much as you guys do. Unfortunately, I've kind of strayed and retired from the high rounds just because I'm caught up on some like all this other stuff. So I do have a couple things planned, and I know I've been saying that. But I really do. So it'll be epic, and I got this custom PC zombies, this PC now, so I can be tearing up these custom zombies and all that good stuff. But right here is dogs again. You see me plant my betties, round 20 dogs, get the spaz out, and we're gonna go ahead. You can get the trench gun as well off the wall, and then you wouldn't really have to worry about ammo. But I don't use the spaz and I like the spaz because it does have a faster rate of fire. So do what you will, like I said, all this is personal preference, guys. I prefer the spaz over the ray gun because if a dog catches up on you and you're spraying with the ray gun, you can actually put yourself down. I tried to show an example of that here at the end of this, but I fell miserably. But we all know the ray gun will fuck you up pretty quick, so you definitely don't want to have a dog in your face and try to spray him with the ray gun. So guys, if this helped you, leave it in the comments if it did. If leave a like if you did too, man. The more the merrier, and it makes me have a huge rise in my Levi's. But right here, check it out. I'm trying to do it. I'm like, God, dude, I failed. So I'm like, yeah, here, that's how it kills you. Fuck, no, it didn't kill you. That's how you do it. But I'm a failure. But guys, please remember to rate and subscribe. Yote, signing out.